This is exactly right. This is exactly why I said it is we, the white people, who have to be at the front of the lines this time. It is we that have to go out and fight this battle. And you guys don't need to come into the street, because we know this is calculated to get you out there. We know, just like when they said they were going to pardon the man that stood.
I see you and I hear you, and you don't need to come. Y'all don't need to come out on the streets. You don't need to come out as a show of force. There's a lot of us out here fighting back. I myself have a multicultural family. I am so disappointed and disgusted, all rolled in together. I don't even have the words. It's been eating me up. I've been obsessed with everything that's happening.
Hurt pains of Black Americans. They're trying their best to get us out there protesting. And you all know that we as a group, as a lot, cannot get out there and protest, because the minute that they see the crowd is not all white, the minute that they see that we are out there protesting, then it gives them an opportunity to pave the way. As Black people, we are holding it in. Is this bothering us? Yes. Black bodies cannot be on the front lines out there. We need you. We need you to make your voices known or heard in relationship to what they are doing.
Hey my lovelies, Gracie here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that from wherever you all are watching this from, you're doing alright and God has protected you and preserved you very well. I do appreciate all of you that keep supporting, and of course my members, y'all do me great, and I do appreciate you as well. And as always, we are definitely back with another juicy, interesting one. Yeah, you know how palm colored people normally say that they are allies, right? But then lately Trump has been doing a lot of things that are definitely targeting Black people, and the crazy part is palm-colored people have been coming out to ask, where are Black people, where's Kamala and all of that, right? I feel like at this point it's Black people that are supposed to be coming out to say, where are the palm-colored people that call themselves allies, that say they fight alongside us, right? But yes, we do have definitely amazing palm-colored people here that are telling Black people, this is a bait, don't fall for it, do not step or do not step outside and go on the streets to protest. It is our time. It is our time to do it, and we are definitely going to do it for you guys. And we have our sisters in here that are also emphasizing this. We're going to have to watch this. Of course, credit goes to all these creators. We'll definitely come back and talk about it, but do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you are landing on here for your very first time.
Hey everybody. I'm all in my feelings today, so I just want to make a quick little statement here, and I especially want our white friends to notice what is happening with what's coming down from POTUS and all of the people he has working for him behind the scenes, trying to seek out little obscure things that may try to get a rise out of Black people. First they talked about trying to, the possibility of pardoning the person who took the life of George Floyd. Then they just completely destroyed Black Lives Matter Plaza, not just painted over it, but completely destroyed it. Then, in the name of the attack on DEI, they are systematically removing the names and images of prominent Black people in history who, for a variety of different reasons, they just want to erase the history in all of the federal government's websites and documents and things like that. And then yesterday, they decided to take a provision out of an act that was passed in 1965, which would allow companies that contract with the United States at a federal level to have segregated facilities, segregated businesses, to just have segregation again. Now, of course, that all of this stuff can be fought in court, but it seems like they are trying their best to get into the minds and the deep-seated heart pains of Black Americans. They're trying their best to get us out there protesting. And you all know that we as a group, as a lot, cannot get out there and protest, because the minute that they see the crowd is not all white, the minute that they see that we are out there protesting, then it gives them an opportunity to pave the way for calling for that law that starts with an M. And if that were to happen, our country will be turned upside down. As Black people, we are holding it in. Is this bothering us? Yes. My parents, uncles, aunts, we're not talking ancestors who fought for civil rights. I was born before the Civil Rights Act was signed. This is how new all of this is. And yes, this is tearing us apart inside, but we cannot get out there and protest. Black bodies cannot be on the front lines out there. We need you. We need you to make your voices known or heard in relationship to what they are doing with trying to erase history, with trying to get a rise out of Black people. We need you to advocate and let this administration know that what they are doing is not okay. And we need you all to get loud about this. And it's our white brothers and sisters who need to do this and need to do it quickly. This needs to get in the media. This needs to get loud. What he did and what they did as far as allowing contractors to have separate facilities should cross a line for many of you who say that you support us. We want to see it. We need to see it. This is an opportunity for us to see it. I'm hurt, I'm angry, and I apologize for my emotions coming out right now, but this is an opportunity for us to see it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. They're trying their best to get us out there protesting.
I see you, and I hear you, and you don't need to come. Y'all don't need to come out on the streets. You don't need to come out as a show of force. There's a lot of us out here fighting back. I myself have a multicultural family. I am so disappointed and disgusted, all rolled in together. I don't even have the words. It's been eating me up. I've been obsessed with everything that's happening, and I can't for the life of me figure out why the hell everybody else ain't walking around as obsessed as I am. Why isn't everybody torn the hell up that this is happening? All of these poor people, middle class, these white groups that are following him, They'll never be part of his club. They want to be for whatever screwed up reason, but they never will be, and they don't see that, and they're letting their hate and idiocies fuel their fire. I want to believe that there is more of us than there are of them. I hear you. Stay safe. And what y'all can do, vote. Vote, vote, vote. There are elections coming up that could mean the difference between them controlling everything any longer. You know, they control the House, they control the Senate, they control the White House. Vote, vote, vote. Go vote. Please help people in your community with these new regulations they're coming out with for voting. Get your ducks in a row. Help as many people as you can to get there and vote.
Hey, friend, this is exactly right. This is exactly why I said it is we, the white people, who have to be at the front of the lines this time. It is we that have to go out and fight this battle. And you guys don't need to come into the street, because we know this is calculated to get you out there. We know, just like when they said they were going to pardon the man that stood on Mr. Floyd, that was intentionally calculated to get you out, because they want to unalive whole populations of people. And you and I both know you are very high on that list. I know you don't know me, and I know you have no reason to trust me, but I have children who look more like you than they look like me. So I have skin in the game. And last week, I was in D.C. with my biracial daughter and her very dark-skinned boyfriend. And when I went out and marched and argued with people and went to Congress and did all of the things that I could do there, I made them stay back. I made them stay back at the hotel, because history shows that I will be treated differently than they will. And it's not that we all don't have a part to do in this. It's just that our roles are different, and you've got to stay home, because it's absolutely what they want, is to get you into the streets. But that doesn't mean there aren't things you can do. You know, if you are a person of faith, then you know that this battle is not just flesh and blood, but powers and principalities, and there's a spiritual realm thing going on. Man, you can do some of the most important fighting from your home, and that is in the spiritual realm. That there are other things, you know, knowing that we know that you have to stay home, and you know that we have to go out. This is how I hope our future will be different, because we now can show you there are some of us who are not like the rest. There are some of us who believe that a person should be judged on the content of their character and not the color of their skin. That great dream is a dream for me too, for my children and for yours. But please stay home. Please don't come out in the streets. This one's on us, and we got you.
I think this might be the first revolution in modern history that runs on the yin energy. Like, it seems like it is resistance through non-action, resistance through withdrawal of participation. And I think this is really wise of us. There's a lot of Black and brown people that have been saying, specifically online, like, they want Black and brown people in the streets. They want immigrants in the streets so that they can arrest them for fabricated reasons. I saw a lady the other day. She was like, I was in the streets in the 1960s. Stay home. And she wasn't saying stay home because she meant don't resist. She was saying stay home because it's wise. Stay home because you have the option to do economic destruction. I feel like what we're doing economically is like lighting something on fire and throwing it through a window, but economically. And that's tough because it's sort of emotionally unsatisfying. Maybe we don't feel like we're doing anything, but I think we're doing a lot. And I do my best to lift up the voices here who are organizing the effort. I'll tag the creators in the description. I want to verbally suggest you follow the Silent Riot. The idea behind the Silent Riot is basically to withdraw all money from the banks and operate only locally. So more than just boycotting, only spending money in cash and only spending locally. I haven't shopped at a major retailer in months. The other day we needed to buy a space heater, and normally we'd go to Costco for everything. And Costco is too far away, and we were like, where the hell are we gonna buy a space heater? Can't go to Target, can't go to Walmart. We ended up going to Buy Mart. Anybody ever heard of Buy Mart? It's crazy. You walk in there and it's like the 1980s. But they had space heaters, and I was satisfied with the purchase. I discovered a huge local pet store emporium that I would have never visited because I didn't recognize the name. I just would have gone over to Petco. I have to tell you, doing this is like the easiest thing I've ever done. Like, if this is the main things that I need to do to precipitate change, it's like less than an afterthought level of effort that I have put in. I think that sometimes the yang energy will be needed. Like, the picture of wisdom I'm seeing here is using our energy very sparingly, being very quiet, just withdrawing, and then very tactful, choose your battles kind of energy when direct resistance or defense is needed. Don't mistake my silence for weakness. Yeah, those are my ramblings about this. Elon Musk is hemorrhaging money. Y'all keep it up.
I keep seeing a whole bunch of people that don't look like me making videos saying that we need to do something, we need to march. No, we do not. We don't need to do nothing. The same way Target played and we took away that dollar, we'll just take away our dollar from everybody else who wants to play in our faces and play with us. Go ahead and put them signs up. We don't care nothing about that segregation. Put them signs up so we can take away our dollar. And you can learn just like Target learned. We do not care. We are resting for the next 4 years. We're resting, honey. We don't care nothing about what y'all do. We don't care.
I know you're thinking about it, but don't do it, bitch. Get your black ass back in the motherfucking house and put that cape back in the motherfucking closet. We're not doing it. You're not gonna be on the front lines of any motherfucking movement, bitch. The only front line you're gonna be on is the motherfucking cha-cha line and the motherfucking cruise ship, bitch, because we're not gonna be at it. You heard what the fuck I said? Don't you fucking do it. Okay, let they ass sit in it so they can learn from it. I know you're thinking about being Captain motherfucking Saberho, but no motherfucking moho. No motherfucking mo. It is not our lesson to motherfucking learn. If they do not go through it, they will never learn from it. The problem is white people have been bailed out all their motherfucking life and never been held accountable for shit. They've been bailed out by their parents, bailed out by the motherfucking judge, bailed out by the motherfucking system. They have never been held accountable, which is why we are dealing with the shit that we're dealing with right now with this past election. Every motherfucking damn opportunity we gave them to build a community and join us to save democracy, they spat in our fucking face and told us we don't know what the fuck we're talking about because they think they know every fucking thing. Don't you take your black ass out there, because if you go out there on the front lines and someone throws a brick, your black ass will be shot in the fucking streets and you will die and you will be a martyr, and guess what? No lesson will be motherfucking learned because, again, black people have been called to the front of the fucking line to be the sacrificial fucking lamb for motherfuckers who will never learn a motherfucking lesson, who will never fucking do the same thing for us. You hear what I'm saying? So you sit your black ass in that motherfucking house. You sit your ass still until you know it's time to get the fuck up. Don't worry about it. It's instinctual. We will know when's the motherfucking time to act. But right now,
I want you all to let me know what you think in the comment section about, this entire thing. To be honest, everybody knows that this is a bait. But at the same time, guys, as much as it is a bait, they're actually doing the things that they are saying they're doing, right? They're doing them. Destroyed Black Lives Matter street, made sure they replace it with whatever, I don't know what. They are literally removing, records and achievements of Black achievers, Black veterans, literally anything that talks about Black people there. The baiting is baiting, but at the extent of actually them putting these things in action. So I don't feel like it is a tease. And it's so good to see palm-colored people now getting it, and they know that indeed they want to use Black people as the shields and bodies to experiment. And because I feel like every now and then they be bloodthirsty and blood hungry, and they just want to see yeah, black people being put down. I don't know what they get out of that, but and I don't want to say that that is their nature, but at the same time history keeps saying that, except if they prove otherwise. But we've seen quite a number of palm colored people that are doing the work, which is actually amazing. I know that a lot of them are speaking up, but I feel like at the same time, there's more of action that is needed, more of them to hit the streets, especially if they say they are good allies of the black community and they really care. I think it would be nice. This palm colored lady that I featured in here, she's saying that she's really been showing up in town hall meetings and she's really speaking up. And I'm also realizing that some of them do have biracial kids, and that's another reason as to why they're coming out to really be very vocal about this. But of course, it's not a lot of them, right? And I think that's where I have a question, like how many are mobilizing their community, because I do appreciate the fact that they are actually speaking to the black community and they are showing them their stance and their standpoint, and they're like, you know, we are for you. And I feel like some of these messages also need to be directed towards their own people, to call for collaboration, to call for, you know, advocacy. Just communicate to their groups of people and tell them it's time for us to stand up, just like the black community has been standing for the cause of so many of our people. And you know, that would really, really be nice to see. At the same time, I'm so happy to see my people not falling for the bait, because it clearly is a bait, but of course the bait can cause such serious you know, consequences if black people do not listen and sit back. But yeah, you see, another way I feel like at this point, it's known that black people cannot step out, but I feel like there are just different options to our people fighting. For example, y'all can wage an economic war and decide to pull your money out of these huge corporations and all these businesses that are, you know, made to cater for them palm colored people, and then we see how they're going to thrive, right? And I think also it's time for our people to support their own businesses, establish more of your own businesses, and you know, like as you are draining them of the money and the resources and all of that, at least you are building something for yourselves. So there's definitely so many ways of fighting. You can be still silent, like just you saw in the video when Asi says like we're gonna take money. Just Amazon, they are reporting that business is not really doing good. I don't know, those of you that are in the delivery business, I want you to let us know in the comment section. But definitely take your money back. Yeah, take your money back. Stop over consuming, because they know black people, they are consumers, and you normally waste your money in businesses and in the pockets of people that don't care, right? Take all of that, withdraw your support, right? Yes, as we are seeing more palm colored people saying we are stepping on the front line to fight for you, let the black community continue waging the economic war. They know you consume, and if you do not consume, yes, they are going to feel it until when, you know, like they will literally be suffocated. So it's so good to see that now there are just different options of fighting these people, and you know, not just sitting and watch, because trust me, I feel like the black community has the spending power in the United States of America. Anywho, I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe. And yeah, I think this is it for today. I will definitely see you in another great video of ours. And until then, my name is Chrissy and I love all of you. Bye.